and sometimes it's like carry counters, right? Like a Morphling is a counter because he'll completely free farm, but Morphling's slightly fallen out of the meta, and you want an Earthshaker with it, right? And you can't really fit an Earthshaker into a Secret's draft.
Yeah, and the Wyvern's perfect, right? It's the combo breaker you were looking for, but it's doubly effective. You can heal and put down, save your Alchemist.
Secret are going to need to be the ones that keep that pressure onto the Alch and make sure they're also blocking out the camps. So there is no stacks coming out there later on.
Yeah, even if he falls behind a little bit in the laning stage, of course, the Alchemist just looking for those levels so that he can try and gain well back in the jungle. And they have 4 very good heroes for making space across the map. Right? GH, woo, that's a big crit.
A lot of stun coming out there. Chase comes through. They're sitting in the acid spray. With the ET moving in, this actually might be First Blood. Possibly needs the stun to come through. Not quite on the engine. Who else could it be but Yapzor picking up the First Blood?
All right, 2 games in a row. He'll take it. It wasn't enough previously, but we'll see if this Crimson will do it for him.
And 3 for 1 on the bounty runes. Cut down this Alchemist's farm.
Yeah, and Weehaw, not a lot of options when he's stuck back here. He has a Quelling Blade, but Nisha, he's carving his way in there too. He's got the phase boots.
Does he look left? He goes right. Nisha not realizing he's over there to the side. And Kuro gonna get the shackles. Now the TP rotation coming from Miracle, who's level 7. Gonna be able to find Nisha, get the kill without even having to use anything from the Kunga. And now GH going to be the trade-off. So they can't quite manage to bring down Weehawk.
So, like, kind of even across the board in some senses. Like, you got a core, you got a support, but you're forcing rotations. Yapzor's getting that mid lane all to himself.
Oh, and Puppey gets caught there. Is going to drop down the boat afterwards. They did have an observer ward in the area, which should signal that they're going to need to get that D ward later. But in the meantime, Miracle picks up the kill.
Yapzor just continuing to farm it up there, while Zaya, I saw Mind Control was back at the fountain there, TP on CD. Nisha trying to make a rotation there with the RP.
Oh, nice little job done here as they get the full stun combo coming out. Mind Control skewered afterwards, but away from Nisha. And now the surge away. He does have another stun in 3 seconds, but there is another rotation coming from Yapzor as well, realizing he's heading off the other direction. They will have the telekinesis into the follow-up stun, and finally clean up the kill by virtue of Nisha.
And a regen rune for... And they don't have any vision up in this northern part, so they probably don't know this has happened.
Now, Med1 gonna go for the south play underneath the tower. Does move back in now afterwards for the last hit, manages to get it, but does he pay the price? Mind Control is here as well. They pull, no! The timing, and now the stomp to turn it. A little bit of a miscue there by Miracle, a rare mistake. They still get the kill.
Yeah, winds up being fine. There's just too many heroes. Now, Liquid have committed a ton of vision in this top area of the map now, but they've lost that tier 1 tower. I think they were trying to perhaps hold that for as long as they could, because if you keep that tower, you're going to keep forcing Secret up here because they want to knock it down so bad, because you know they want to be pressuring into your jungle. Now, these hasn't resulted in that much tower pressure. Now, he does get the level 4 acid spray, so quite a bit of damage. 7 armor reduction as well, while you have a burster back on your team is very good. And they do have the siege wagon of mid-1, so this is your tower pressure. But even that, look, it's slow and it's very dangerous. Even when you're this tanky, he's alone.
Be careful, there's nobody else here, and all of Liquid shows up in numbers. Mid-one's just dead. See, Weehaw holds on to that mid tower. They take down the bottom one. 18 minutes in, still only 1,000 gold lead with the Alchemist draft. But it's starting to feel like maybe this group up is going to come very soon. Nisha already out there. They have the Torrent, going to connect onto the Wraith King, holding onto the boat for the moment. So they get the surge forward. They find Nisha left completely alone, and Weehaw going to be nearby as well. They take him down one time. Can they get him a second time? Nobody from Secret is here to help. They just bailed. They're like, Nisha, you're on your own, buddy.
I think they got him.
They're going for another round. Puppey, maybe in some trouble as Weehaw doesn't quite manage to get there in time. And we'll pick up the illusion runes, start to spread out the things. But you can see Liquid, they're just raring to go. They're ready to fight.
Look at this surged up Miracle right now. 4 points in the X. They are so lucky he didn't find anybody. Now he grabs mid-1.
Oh, there's no shrine nearby either. Already throwing down that acid spray. They have the stun connection. Can they bring him down in time? They don't have the chemical rage, but I'm not sure if it's going to matter. Yapzor trying to play spoiler. They get a pretty nice, well, actually, the RP. And now to turn it back around, mid-1 still barely living. We are trying to run him down. And with the Spirit Vessel, as well as the Radiance Burn, it's going to be enough to take down mid-1. And I was wrong. The RP was not good enough.
The RP, the Earth Splitter, these spells just, they're a lot harder to hit than Iron Shell Surge.
You ain't wrong.
Little less
up 2 apiece there. Secret actually able to get on that third one, so. Guardian Greaves done for the Darkseer. More regen. Yapzor in trouble. Jumps forward with the stun onto 2. Weeha does not really care right now. Well, Steel Chemical Rage pops it immediately. Yapzor tries to run away. His puppy is just going to get barreled underneath this tier 1 tower. They do manage to find the stun, but immediately afterwards, there's going to be the vacuum back, the pull in onto 2. Weeha realizes the rest of my team is fighting and probably get together with them. As the Surge keeps Kuro alive. Zai still chasing, wanting to find this pesky Shadow Shaman, but the Hex comes out afterwards, and now the heal coming through. Tor is going to connect, but they manage to take down 1, and now Mind Control. His Surge should be wearing off soon. Does he still go for the chase down? Do they decide to follow it up? Mid 1, looking for the punches. This is looking okay right now for Secret, but they can't quite find the finish.
Oh,
right now the buyback. Okay, they're coming in with the Shadow Shaman. He's got another round of Hex. The Stomp's going to connect. And it looks like with that Secret are going to try and retreat, but they find the X again onto Yapzor. Another 4-staff save in the day. Earth Splitter comes through. It's not quite enough.
He's there.
He jumps in again, finds Yapzor, trying to get that kill, and he will be able to get it. But the RP onto 3, but the turnaround comes. The curse is there to interrupt, and they don't have an answer. Tor and both gonna connect on Anisha after the stun. The walkaway happens in mid 1, trying to be this big bad boss in the middle of it all, and he is doing a good chunk of damage, taking down GH just barely. No one's able to walk away again. They can't keep getting away with this. Liquid making the fight last long enough for them to win it as they burn through the ulti of the Wraith King. And right now, Secret, they still can't take that tier 1 tower.
How about another X? This
The
time on
pullback gets him again, and Magnus not able to save the day. Back out of the skewer. Where are you going? Get over here. As the torrent is going to land, and Nisha trying to run again. Another round of those Spirit Vessels. Liquid, well and truly doing it.
These fights around the 20-minute mark, this Alchemist Blink Dagger are just devastating. He's just in and out of the fight. It's so hard to keep him locked down. They're trying to target those heroes on the side, and then there was nothing.
And you can see Nisha's doing what he can. This has the Radiance going.
Yeah, well, let's just smoke him and go again.
Why not?
Got an Arcane Rune on our Alchemist. You guys done? You want to fight some more? Sure. This Surged Kunkka is perhaps more terrifying than the Surged Alchemist. This time he's going to have to do it himself, though.
Oh my god, and they find him. The Wraith King just gonna drop, and that is another thing. With Team Secret, you gotta fight around your cooldowns. Liquid, they can just keep running. And keep running they will as they find Yapzor, get the stun. Weeha just pummeling him down into the ground. The 4-staff is no savior here, sir.
Oh, and they're just going to keep the group up alive. Vlad's Greaves done for Mind Control.
Wow.
And now suddenly it's Weeha, Nisha, and now Dire Goes. They have eclipsed past those on Secret who were near the top of the net worth chart. Zai has his RP back. Mid 1 has finished the Solar Crest.
As we talk about, you need those cooldowns, but in the meantime, when they are down, oh god, mid 1. Kind of away from the rest of his team. They do have Magnus behind him. Chasing, Nisha wants to get a kill. Shadow Shaman gonna be searched and go for the walkway. They drop the Serpent Wards down, and Weeha turns, finds the first kill on a Wraith King. Can they get him again? Yapzor trying to steal what he can. They already have the boat down, giving him that bonus, and now the X marks the spot. There's a pretty good combination coming out with the RP, but it's not enough. It's not nearly enough. It's not even close to enough. Zai trying to run. Weeha has him in his sights. Do they dive past the tier 3 tower? No. It's gonna back down to the low ground. Mind Control. Cosplaying this Scorpion right now.
That was an ether shot here from Yapzor, but not enough to do anything. And you highlight these heroes with kind of path here. Timbersaw will be pleased. And Zai, they're looking to set something up here. A 2-hero play, bringing someone back and then going for the big one. But now they see GH and say, abort, abort.
Now tries to run. Good catch, but the winner's curse is going to be enough.
I mean, how are you ever going to get a good RP off versus that?
Well, maybe if it's down, they can take a fight around it. As Yapzor is going to get ran down here.
He's doing his best to try and throw some damage on him. Meanwhile, at your base, there is an Alchemist who is
Barely getting out of there.
Yeah, that was very close.
Caught sight of him for a moment. And meanwhile, up on the high grounds, looking for the chase. Liquid, they're thinking about it as they get the TP boots coming in from the Alk, looking for that X play as they already have one round of it. 4-staff a little bit late now. The jump forward, Weeha finding and killing off Yapzor. Mid 1. protected for the moment by Nisha, but this is the problem, trying to run away from the X-Marks combination. Level 20, he's not going to end up running into any issues with knocking his ultimate off, but losing the ultimate at this stage is bad enough. Zai pulls back in one. This is a nice way to start this fight. They have to stomp to follow it up as well. They don't want to jump onto mid one. Nisha able to get the walk away. Zai thought about it.
Trying to hold that buyback on Yap, so they don't want to burn it right now. They just say, we can trade 1 for 1, we'll take it. But that was a great jump by Weeha, right? Although they're all jumping on the mid one, he sees that mid one's being helped out by someone, and he knows, I can just blow over that back line instantly.
This is, you know, again, 13,000 lead, but maybe a wave, maybe a chance. They're initiating already. The pullback, a pretty nice combination there as they have the sleep as well. So at least onto one, but the vacuum wall, and now they've got some more heroes of their own. The chase forward, looking for it. Zai in trouble, does not have buyback. He fully committed in with the items. As Mind Control looking like he's in some trouble himself. Mid one popping the BKB, looking to chase, but isn't going to be able to find that Alchemist.
Now, will they try and turn without the BKB, or does Nisha have enough damage to threaten them out here?
I mean, they don't have Zai. They don't have a lot of their team fight items with that. And
that's
the Torrent. Oh, to interrupt. Makes it happen.
Jeez, that could have been dangerous with the Spirit Vessel still there for Miracle.
Yeah, really well played by YapzOr, able to make that turnaround happen. So Secret still...
I don't think that was supposed to be this matchup, but it has felt that way.
Starting to feel that way. Another round of X's. Secret done a good job of dodging away from it when it looks a little bit testy.
They're trying to burn this BKB.
Stun comes through. They have to stop afterwards. Wraith King had a lot of damage coming his way. They even dropped the wards. On the high ground, gonna pop the ultimate now. Weeha looking to chase, follow forward with this stun. Do they have anything else to save it? It doesn't look like it right now. In some trouble, Nisha turns to fight, able to pop the BKB and go for the walk away. So Liquid, not able to break high ground.
I think with the pressure on Liquid to go high ground, their BKB timers are actually more valuable than Secrets. So if I'm trading that out for the Wraith King, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Every time right now, because maybe we'll get a window where we can actually deal with this guy. It's down to 6 seconds now onto Weeha.
And how much does the complexion of this game change if that BKB wears down to the 5-second mark? Like, does Secret have this in the later stages?
I mean, it's still big plays on big plays. Like, when's the last time we've even seen GH have to blink, right?
Good one. Needs to be careful. YapzOr able to steal something there. It's the acid spray. Lay it down the other direction. That's a lot of minus armor paired together with the bristleback. What can they do? They're in trouble and going to drop. Mid one dead, 80 seconds without buyback, and Nisha, the next one on the plate. He's 17 seconds away from having his BKB, but they're going to be there first. Liquid chasing forward, have themselves the stun. They control the Wraith King. He's going to come back in a second. 7 seconds until BKB, but it's looking like it might not be enough as they have the Hex there. The follow-up coming with the shackles afterwards. Don't even need it. They take down the Wraith King.
Well, 50 seconds still with no Bristle, and that means the Roche will be respawning. Liquid not going to rush anything. They're TPing back top, pushing the wave. Secret went for the push mid because they knew that they were focusing on Denisha there, but Poppy might feed for it.
Yeah, he's just giving up his life at this point to try and take down the creeps, it feels like, but they will not be dissuaded.
He wants more. Doesn't quite get the vision there. He went for the health talent, so...
Battle for Team Secret, even just trying to hold on to their structures.
They need some crazy Earth Splitter into RP here.
I mean, they're moving in. Already Wraith King getting the Hex out mid one there, but they've got the Aegis, and now Secret are fully committed.
They've got forward.
They got to go in. This is Danger Town as they find Zai. Forstaff trying to keep him alive, if at all possible. Skewer to run, he's still alive there. They did kill off the Shadow Shaman, but the buyback comes, and Zai another round. Glimmer Cape keeping him alive. Can they make this work? They might be able to find a big RP, if at all possible. Looking for the opening. Zai making the play. It's a pretty good one with the Winter Wyvern ulti to interrupt. The Ghost Ship gonna land, stolen from YapzOr. Everybody from Secret playing their absolute hearts out, and they're able to make it happen. It's only on a Kuro, but now Miracle may be going down as well. They pop the BKB for mid one, still looking for the chase. They take down Zai. He buys back. Buyback coming also from Mind Control. Weeha under fire. Maybe the crowd feeling a little bit of a sign of life if they can make it happen. But Weeha, he gets the chase off, able to run away afterwards. The stun is gonna come out in just a moment. They find themselves this ET. The boat's gonna land. Now what more do you have left in the tank as the bristleback is gone. Secret needing to run, needing to hide. Where else can they go though? As Zai still controlled, stomped. In a way, can they make it happen? The skewer pull back onto the other side, but it just pulls him closer to Puppy. Nisha trying to stand tall in this fight. He still has his ultimate available as 21,000 net worth lead is going to continue to grow. They have Nisha under control as well. And just like that, Team Liquid looking to finish off this carry one more time. The Torrent is going to land. The Cold Embrace keeps them survivable. They have an X onto Zai. Liquid just running through Secret at this point as Zai tries to run, but get back here again. Mind Control continues to control. And that is going to be 4 dead and Liquid ready to run down a lane.
Secret did so much in that team fight. That's a fight that should not look nearly that close. 6-7.
You feel it, ladies and gentlemen. They're trying to pull Miracle into the fountain, do whatever at all possible. But Miracle, he smells it. He wants to go on. He wants to play further in this tournament. And the Ancient is falling as Liquid again are going to knock Secret out of TI.
All right, well,